here's the stuff that we don't learn in high school that I reckon we should have. How to sell. Did you learn how to sell at school?
No.
But that's probably one of the top 3 most valuable skills, I think.
Definitely. How to negotiate. You know, we negotiate in every part of our business and our careers. It would be so useful to know. How taxes work.
Yes.
You know, we learn about like Pythagoras theorem, but then when tax returns come around, we're like, oh.
And even
I did economics, which was 13 people in our class out of 180, so tiny percentage. And we learned like all the different types of taxes around the world, but we didn't learn how to do simple taxes in Australia.
It's crazy. So how taxes work, how money works in general, like just understanding the financial system, I think would be pretty important if one of our goals in life is to have this money thing sorted. How to lead. You know, leading people, whether in careers or business, is probably one of the most useful skills that are going to help us.
Even if you're introverted and you don't want to be a leader, I still think it's a valuable skill to have, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
So let's learn how to lead, how to start and grow a business. I think would be pretty important, especially in this day and age where it's so critical. How to think for yourself. I've worked with a lot of school leavers who come out of school and come work for us, and they're just like, you know, have been in this sort of textbook mode, and don't realise the importance of how to think for yourself, how to make millions. Like, wouldn't you like to learn how to do that?
I would love to learn how to make millions.
Imagine if that was a career or some sort of subject that we could study. There's so many millionaires out there that we could kind of learn from.
Is that like having multiple sources of income, investments, and that sort of stuff?
Totally, and understanding the smart financial decisions that people could make that would get them closer to being cashed up rather than being cash poor, which you know the majority of the world finds themselves in. So I think that might be helpful. How to overcome adversity. Like, we all go through some stuff in our life, and the grit that it takes to kind of come out the other side of that adversity is something that if we're never taught how, if our parents didn't teach us, or if we didn't have a guidance person in our lives to give us that help, then unfortunately a lot of kids don't make it out the other side. Like, the number one killer of people our age is suicide. It's ourselves. And that's so sad, and it's because we weren't taught kind of how to deal with adversity. When shit comes up, how do we deal with it?
Adversities, I think it's seen more now than ever because of social media. Like, you're always comparing yourself. You're always, I'm not as good as this person and stuff. And, you know, that's a big reason. It's probably impacting those suicide numbers.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then final one, how to marry and who to marry.
Okay.
Which is a pretty interesting one. I just got married 4 days ago, actually. Thank you, bro.
Got to say earlier on.
Thank you. I think I made the right decision. Sarah's watching. I love her. But, you know, who you decide to partner with and spend your entire life with has a major impact on every other element of your life, your financial outcomes, your emotional outcomes, your spiritual outcomes. And again, how do we get taught, you know, who to marry, how to marry?
We don't.
Maybe we learn from our parents by watching them. Were they a good example? Maybe, maybe not. So there's 10 things I reckon we could have learned in high school that I think would have set us up to crush it in life.
Yeah, I love it. And